Alright, this is Calibos and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So, I went ahead and I set up the one for Obsidian as well. So now it's going to start processing all of this to make the refined obsidian dust. And then with the refined obsidian dust, it pops it back in here and compresses that into obsidian plates, compressed obsidian plates. And then it chucks it in here. So a lot of our base stuff, our base things are now being made on their own. So we have less to worry about. So let's look at, I'd like to go ahead and look at it at the next tier installer, because this would be the third and final tier. And we need to, I mean, we've got wood in here somewhere, I'm guessing. Gold we probably also have. So the reinforced alloy is an enriched alloy placed in the metallurgic infuser with diamond. So let's take an enriched alloy and we'll make 10. And so that'll be feeding through here. We're just going to grab one. We're going to clear this, put that there. Then we go to the one with diamond, pop that in there. That. Mechanism, and it should be the reinforced alloy this. Alright. So this is the diamond one? Yes. So now we have that. That's one more piece. So looking at again at our installer, that's this one. We need to learn how to make these, which we might already have all of the pieces for. So we're just going to chuck that in there. Go down to this. And now we should have all of the pieces that we need to build this. So now we can just follow this through and ask for installers. Installer. And we now have the elite tier installer, which we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So we're just going to make 10 and start it going. And that will continue to improve things as we go. What I'd also like to do is look at the mechanism speed upgrades. So these are going to be fairly simple. Do we have everything that we need to make osmium dust? Maybe we do. So let's see. The speed upgrades. Yeah, 16. Upgrades. Let's just chuck 2 in each machine for the moment. Just kind of like to roll these a little bit faster. All right. So now when we look for our installers, yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff going on with these. But it should be reasonably faster now. All right. Okay. So that's quite a bit better. Yeah, it's just a matter of like waiting for all this stuff to get through the machines, which would be even faster or slower if we were doing it by hand. So let's begin upgrading our machines to the elite tier. And that should speed things up because now we have more slots for things to spread out to cook simultaneously. Now, one of the things that we can do is we can go ahead and take some redstone. And this is not strictly necessary, but if we take a piece of redstone and we put it through the enriching factory, we get compressed redstone. So one of the things that we can do is we can swap this out, get a crafting card, tell it to craft when necessary. And then we come over here and we take a piece of redstone. We do that. And what that does is the compressed redstone, it's single piece, but it becomes worth 8 for the purposes of this machine. So it's pretty handy. Now let's talk about a steel casing. So we've got steel casings that we can make. So let's look at our thing. So how about an ore dictionificator? So let's make one of those. So we need some basic control circuits. Basic control circuits, we'll say 3 of those. By 3 apparently I mean 15. And a book. So that would be here. Okay, so let's speed these things up. 20 of those. And 10 of those. Whoa, nope, take that back. Oh, it keeps putting that in there. I'm certain that I'm not deliberately touching that. Alright. So one of these, that gives us this. Now we have a dictionary. Or alright. Huh. Well, that's pretty frustrating. I think that we may actually have to push through a couple of these. So 32 enriched alloy and 16 enriched. So we'll just say 100. I'm sure we'll use them. And that should be this machine. And then we also want the advanced, and we'll need 20 of those. Ooh, I may have to make another crafting CPU. So we've got a coprocessor. How about a 64K? Go. Start. Is it like this? Two, 6. Let's do that again, I think. Okay, so if I want to make a coprocessor, it's that. We need another 64K. Alright, so we have that done, and that done, and that done. So that should help with some of our crafting issues. We'll probably bring the next set off that way. So advanced, said we wanted 20 of these, go. And that should take that one. Oh, it actually took it. Nice. I was beginning to think that all of the mechanism quests were bugged. So let's make a configurator. One configurator. And notice it's instantly charged because we're just awesome. And instantly charged is kind of inconvenient. So go into the bobble slot, add another flux capacitor and the other flux capacitor. Okay, I don't know. So this one wants speed upgrades. We should have actually had all of those, I think. Because we were... Okay, osmium dust. Osmium. And this is going to be weird. I think it actually needs to go in, like, the enriching factory to make dust. Nope. That is really annoying. So one of these does dust. I think it's this one. Yep. So if we take some osmium, put it here. Then we put a piece of osmium through here. There we go, osmium dust. And we can just pop that in there. Now we have osmium dust on command. Because that is the thing that we need. So we are going to have to make speed upgrades, and we need 10 of them. We're also going to need 8 energy upgrades. Let's make a pattern for that. Energy upgrade. We're also going to need gas upgrades. So, gas upgrade. And I'm going to take a wild guess that we need to make a pattern for iron and gold powder. It does not like that. Weird. So if we look at gold, and we take a piece of gold, then we take iron, take a piece of iron. You know, I think I'm going to run into some difficulties with this system. So if I chuck the gold and stuff in here, it's going to get taken away. But I suspect that gold is not going to stick around. Yeah. Because it's auto smelting all of them. And the same with the iron. Well, let's do this the fun way. So in mechanism, there is in fact a machine crushing factory. So we want to make a crusher. So steel casing, craft, go, lava, 2 of those, craft, go. And we're going to need some of the basic. That's really annoying. All right, some of that. And that should give us a crusher. And we're going to need some installers. We're going to need, I think we actually already have. So let's do this. Crusher. And we'll go ahead and say import bus, whatever. Interface here. And then an import bus here. Basic installer. Sort. Let's do that. Didn't we have another installer somewhere? Elite. Here's the advanced installer and the elite installer. So I'll just sorts on. And that. And that. That is not where that's supposed to go, thank you. Let's try there. So now we should be able to go ahead and say iron. Drop a couple of iron ingots in there. Now we want some gold. Drop those in there, and these didn't get pulled out because we haven't set the facing yet. So now we can just go ahead and come over here, set that to that, clear this. Iron equals pulverized iron. Only one. And we say gold. Equals a single pulverized gold. Throw these down for that. We want to auto eject on, clear all of these, and I am just shift clicking to clear. Input, and then our output is going to be on the side here. We should just be able to do these and that. And now that we have a recipe for it, let's see, gas, should be able to say I want 10 of these and go. And then we should also be able to say grade that we want what the energy that we want 10 of these and go. So, like I said, I'm probably going to have to push through some of the quests just to get those sorted. But a lot of this now, and it has been a little bit grindy to get here, but we now have quite a few things in Mechanism that are, well, that's awkward. We have quite a few things that are now automated, so we should just be able to make them on demand. Crusher. To make another crusher. That is really annoying. I have no idea what I'm typing to get that, but let's see if this shows up. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't like the Mechanism quests. So maybe what I need to do is try to upgrade this to the next pack, or not the next pack, the next version of the pack, and see if that fixes some of the problems. I was already looking at it because, I mean, he updates the packs fairly regularly, so that's pretty cool. But we're actually a bit further through Mechanism than it looks like here. I mean, we've got this, you know, we've got these two. And since, like I said, we're automating as we go, it should be fairly decent. Now, I'm not super excited about... I'm probably going to make some of these, but not really set them up. We don't need 5 times or duplication. So there's... Yeah. Not really worried about that. We have more than enough ore and gold and all of that nonsense. We don't need more. So yeah, we'll leave it here. So if you liked it, leave a like. If you don't. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I hope you folks have a great night.